Hi guys, today we are going to discuss basic router commands, CLI configuration introduction. This topic focuses on the fundamental commands used to configure and manage router using the CLI or command line interface. So what is CLI? So what is CLI or command line interface? CLI is a text-based interface used to interact with Cisco IOS or Internet Network Operating System directly through type commands. Isipin nyo na ang CLI ay parang chat box kung saan direkta tayong nag-uutos sa router. Wala itong mouse o icon, puro text lang. To easy to understand para itong command prompt sa window. Sa halip na i-click ang shutdown, tina-type natin ang specific command para patayin o buhayin ang isang port. And we have purpose. Provide direct hardware control enabling faster troubleshooting, precise configuration, and greater efficiency. The question is why is it only text? The answer kasi mas mabilis at mas precise ito. Kapag expert ka na, mas mabilis mag-type kaysa maghanap ng button sa screen. For example, sa isang malaking hotel kapag may nag-down na connection, isang command lang ng CLI, malalaman mo agad kung nasaan ang sira kaysa mag-explore ka sa maraming menus. Also, we have CLI access method. Merong dalawang pangunahing kategory, local at remote access. Ang local access ay ginagamit ang console cable para direct connection sa router, lalo na kung wala pa itong network configuration. Okay, let's proceed the console port. Is a physical access via Bluetooth. Ito ay direct connection gamit ang console cable from PC to router. Ginagamit ito lalo na kapag first time mo i-configure ang router or wala pang IP address ang device. Sample nito ay from your laptop, connect to the console cable and to the router. And we have the two remote access or network-based access. First is the SSH or Secure Shell, encrypted remote access, use port 22 with encrypted or secured. Ito ay recommended method kasi secured ang connection. We have their IP address for configuration, SSH admin at 192.168.1.1. And for the telnet is a remote access less secure, uses 23 port, not encrypted. Pwede kang mag-access sa router na remote, pero delikado kasi plain text ang password. The IP address of telnet is 192.168.1. That's how we configure. And we have their image sample on how to configure with CLI. For the next, so we have here the CLI access mode. First, we have to understanding CLI hierarchy. We have three main modes of CLI. First is the USIC mode entry. Entry level access allow only basic monitoring command, cannot make any configuration change. Sa dito, basic monitoring lang. And we have next is the privilege ESIC. Full monitoring and diagnostic access, can view all configuration and run advanced command. Meron na siyang advanced diagnostic. And the last is the global configuration, full configuration access. This is where all actual setting and changes are applied to the router. Dito, pwede ka nang magbabago ng setting. For example, sa kay user isik, you just type the router greater than, siya ay parang guest access lang. And the privilege ASIC, just type enabled para maging router hashtag. Dito na ay makikita lahat ng config. At the last, si global config, just type config terminal para maging router config and hashtag. Dito na pwede ka na mag-edit ng setting. Bakit nga ba may router hashtag, greater than sign at router hashtag sign, at meron ding router config hashtag sign. Ang router hashtag sign or the greater than sign ay isang indicator na ikaw ay nasa ASIC mode or privileged ASIC mode or global configuration mode. Okay? And now we have device identification. We have here the naming and labeling your router. What is the host name? Give your router a unique identifiable name. In a large building with 50 routers, you don't have one them all name router. A host name prevent confusion. Example, we type host name BGS router so you know exactly which building you are managing. So next is the banner MOTD. Message of the day, display a legal warning. So this is your no trespassing sign. It was unauthorized user before they try to log in. Example, a banner mode hashtag unauthorized access mode only. We have next one. We have here the router security. For the securing the router means protecting it from unauthorized access and cyber threat by applying proper configuration and security measures. First, we enable the secret lock privilege ASIC mode with an encrypted password. Unlike enable password, this automatically MD5 encrypted, making it unreadable in a config file. Okay, this is your most important password because it is MD5 encrypted. It is unreadable even if someone look at your config file. For example, enable and secret that the password is cannot be seen. Also, we have the console password. Secure or block the physical console port. Even if someone plugs a keyboard directly into the router, they cannot access without this password. So this stops someone from just walking up and the router and plugging in a cable to gain access. For example, the one who enter the line console 0, set your password, and the most important, type login to activate it. And we have the next. We have here the interface configuration. Configuring a router port means setting up an interface by assigning an IP address and enabling it so it can communicate within a network. This is the first step. Select the port, navigate to the specific interface you want to configure. Use the interface command followed by the port name. We select the port that we want to configure using the interface command. Sa unang step, pipili tayo ng specific port gamit ang command na interface gigabit Ethernet 0/0. Ito ang paraan para ma-access natin ang port na gusto nating i-configure sa router. We have the second is the assign an IP address. Set the digital address and interface. Always include the correct subnet mask to define the network range. Dito naman, nagbibigay tayo ng IP address at subnet mask gamit ang command na IP address subnet mask. Ito ang magiging identity ng router sa network para makapag-communicate ito sa ibang device. And lastly, the last step is active the port. Cisco port are off by default. Use no shutdown, no enable the interface. Without this step, the port will not pass traffic. We activate the port using no shutdown command. Importante itong step na ito kasi by default, naka-disable ang router port. Kailangan nating i-enable ito gamit ang no shutdown para gumana ang connection. Okay? For the verification command, so we have always verify our work. After configuring a router, always verify your work to ensure that the settings are correct and working properly. We have here to how IP interface brief. Display a quick overview of all interface, their IP address, and whether each port is up or down. Use this as first check. Display a quick summary of all ports and their status. This is your quick check to see which port are up and which are down. And we have the show running config. Show everything current running in the router's RAM, all password, interface setting, and configuration currently in effect. Show everything currently active in a router RAM. This allows you to verify that all the commands are just typed and actually working. And we have the last, the show IP route. Display the routing table, how the router forwards the data packet to the destination across the network. This is the router map. It shows how routers forward data to the network. Now we have here the saving your work. We're going to understand router memory. Routers are different types of memory to store configuration. Saving your work ensure that your setting not lost after a reboot. First is the RAM or volatile. RAM is a temporary memory of the router, holds a running config. All settings are lost when the router is powered off or restarted. Ang RAM ay ginagamit habang naka-on ang router. Dito naka-stored ang running configuration, meaning lahat ng current setting na ginagawa mo. Pero ang importanteng tandaan, kapag pinatay o restart ang router, lahat ng hindi pa na-save na configuration ay mawawala. Let's proceed to the NVRAM, the permanent memory or the non-volatile memory. Store the startup config. Setting here survives restart and power outage. NVRAM is a permanent memory of a router. Ang NVRAM naman ang naglalagay ng startup configuration. Ito ang configuration na ginagamit ng router kapag nag-boot ulit, meaning kahit mag-restart ang router, hindi mawawala ang configuration. Connecting the two very important concept, the router works in a RAM but not saved in NVRAM. Lahat ng ginagawa mong configuration ay napupunta muna sa RAM hindi ito automatic na napupunta sa NVRAM. Kaya kailangan mong i-save manually. So we have the save command, pinaka-importante, copy running, config startup, config. Config running is for the RAM, the current setting, and then the startup config for the NVRAM, the permanent storage. Ibig sabihin, kinokopya mo na ang configuration mo mula sa RAM papunta sa NVRAM. Okay? The real-world application. Real-world application, ito ay ang meron tayong network segmentation. Use interface configuration command to separate guest Wi-Fi from internal stuff and POS point of sale network. This ensure guests cannot accidentally or intentionally access back-end hotel system. In the best way, network segmentation helps separate different user and system in a network. Sa hospitality industry tulad ng hotel, importante na hiwalay ang network sa guest at staff. Example, ang guest Wi-Fi para sa customer, yung staff network para sa admin at POS system. By using that, iwas hacking, iwas data leakage at mas secure ang hotel operation. We have the data security. Apply router security commands, enable secret console password, banner MOTD to protect credit card information, reservation database, and billing system from unauthorized access. CLI commands are used for protected sensitive information. Sa hotel, may mga sensitive data tulad ng credit card details, reservation system and billing information. So, the use of CLI, you can set enable secret password, mag-secure ng console access, maglagay ng banner warning so that all customer data are protected and prevent unauthorized access. Also ensure compliance security standard. The last, we have fast troubleshooting and reliability. When a check-in system or POS terminal goes down, use verification command, show IP interface brief or show IP route to quickly diagnose and resolve issue, minimizing downtime and guest inconvenience. CLI allows quick problem detection and resolution. Kapag may problema sa hotel system tulad ng hindi gumagana ang check-in system, down POS terminal, walang internet ang guest, using CLI, show IP interface brief, show IP route, ping, makikita agad kung saan ang problema. In a real world impact, mas mabilis maayos ang issue, less downtime, mas satisfied ang guest. So, CLI is essential in hospitality network for securing data, separating network access, and ensuring fast troubleshooting. In a real-world hospitality environment, CLI is not just technical tools. It plays a critical role in maintaining security, reliability, and seamless guest experience. That's all, and we have the next is for the conclusion. For mastering basic CLI commands is a foundation for becoming a technical proficient IT professional. Router configuration via CLI provides unmatched control, security, and troubleshooting capability for any network environment. CLI is essential for configuration and managing routers. Like this, CLI ang pangunahing tools na ginagamit natin para i-configure ang router. Dito na natin ina-assign ang IP address, ina-active ang port, at sinisecure yung device kaysa masasabi natin na hindi magiging functional ang router kung walang CLI configuration. And we have the foundation of networking. It is a foundation of networking skills. Like this, sa pag-aaral ng basic router command ay unang hakbang para maintindihan ang mas advanced na networking concept. Kapag marunong ka na ng basic, mas madali mo nang matutunan ang routing, switching, and network security. And we have the ensure security and reliable network. The proper configuration ensures secure and reliable network. Kapag tama ang configuration ng router, nagiging secure ang network laban sa unauthorized access, reliable ang connection, at mas stable ang system. Ito ay mahalaga lalo na sa real world tulad ng business at hospitality environment. Kung gusto naman natin ng kunting upgrade, in conclusion, basic router commands using CLI are essential for configuration and managing network device. This command serves as a foundation of networking skills and ensuring that networks are secured, stable, and reliable. So I hope you have learned about CLI, and thank you.